And this was a joerogan Elon Musk
Pump and
thing.
dumps. Why are they legal? Today, Elon Musk and Joe Rogan are going to tell us the answer.
The whole meme coin thing is bananas.
Yeah.
It is so bananas that people dump real money into these coins, and then you could just pump them up and sell them.
A casino or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's totally
And
gambling.
people just
I see this comparison a lot, guys. Yes, it's gambling in the way you don't know if you're going to win or lose.
Casino, really?
But it's not really like a casino where there are predetermined odds. This is a rigged game, much more in the likes of something like penny stocks, right? There are a bunch of boiler rooms back in the early 90s, thousands, where people would call you and they go, hey, I got this hot stock. You got to get in. You got to get. And all these people, they would tout these kind of little penny stocks. You'd buy in thinking, oh, I'm going to make money. And of course, you lost a bunch of money. That's not the same thing as gambling. And meme coins are the same way. They're promoted. People buy in.
I mean, it's kind of manipulated by celebrities or
Not fully understanding who's got all the
YouTubers.
supply, who's scamming them on the back end. And they're told that these are legitimate operations. So I just want to be clear, like, yes, it's gambling.
In gambling, you get, well, you know the outcome.
The way you don't
And
know if you're going to win or lose. It's not gambling in the way of the pump and dump part is completely different.
like musical chairs, and whoever's like the last to sit down loses type of thing.
And somehow or another, it's still legal.
Yeah, why?
Like that's.
I mean, the thing is, I think not too many people. I mean,
I like that he's scratching his head like, how do I justify the U.S. government thinking this is cool to just allow more scams? The constant answer, by the way, this is what Malay said. Nobody actually invests in these things, right? Yeah, there were billions of dollars that flew into Trump coin, but nobody actually, I mean, not even that many. There's not, who even, it's just a casino. The cope is unreal. No, there is serious money flowing into meme coins. You can, say, make all the comparisons you want, but to say, oh, there's not that many.
it's actually easily influenced.
There are a lot of people. The Trump meme coin brought in 192,000 brand new people into crypto that were not in it previously.
Somehow or another, it's still legal. Like that's.
I mean, the thing is, I think not too many people. I mean, it's sort of like you go to the casino. Like if you expect to win at the casino, you're being a fool. Okay?
Right.
So I think if you expect to win at meme coins, you're being foolish. Yeah.
Now this is true. If you think you're going to win at meme coins, that is foolish. It's just odd to me that we're trying to make as many of these mechanisms as possible. Like, look, everyone knows the lottery is a loser game. We also know it's a de facto tax on the poor because it's disproportionately the poor who engage in the lottery because they're looking for a way out. They're desperate. And so they play
Just like the Squid Game.
these types of games. So it's just weird for us to be like, yeah, we're just allowing more ways for your money to be siphoned off in our society. But you're stupid if you do the thing that we made legal and we're promoting all the time. It also strikes
Why they're promoting them?
me as incredibly out of touch for people who are already well off and have won at the game of life to kind of puzzle over, like, why would anyone invest in these things, in these moonshot tokens? Why would anybody put money into these dumb, like, basically scams? And the answer is because they are desperate, right? It is because they don't have, security and they're like looking for basically a get rich quick scheme because they're not rich. And so people who are rich often go, what dumb people? I cannot understand why people would put money into this stuff. And it's like, yeah, because you're not in the situation. They're like looking up a mountain and they're going, how do I get up here? And then there's this guy promising a way out. And they're thinking to themselves, well, maybe, I don't know. Also, by the way, there also is a trend of financial nihilism, which says, and is encouraged by certain like powerful people, which goes, hey, the game is rigged against you anyways, so don't even bother engaging with like serious investments. You might as well roll the dice on a meme coin. So while it is easy to like scoff
Who actually said that?
at people who put their money into this stuff, we have to remember who is putting their money into this stuff. It is not the Joe Rogans of the world and the Elon Musk
It's a poor people
who are going
of
to
the
lose
world.
everything on meme coins. It is precisely the most desperate and most vulnerable people who are going to, and the most greedy. Okay, we can't forget there are lots of greedy people out there who are going to lose money, but there are a lot of vulnerable people who just fall into this stuff because they're looking for a way out.
Yeah. But
you're not going to win with meme coins. It's like but if you want, like, don't sink your life savings into a meme coin.
no, but
That
you
would be
can
insane.
gamble a little, and you can
Yeah.
ride waves and win a
Yeah.
little and lose a little.
If you want to have some fun,
Yeah.
and don't come, then play with meme coins. Don't,
But
just
if
don't-
you put your
don't bet the
family's
farm.
if you put your
don't bet
family's
the
wealth
farm on a meme coin,
in the Hawk
at
2
the risk
coin,
of saying something
yeah.
bold and outrageous, don't bet the farm on a meme coin.
The weird one is the pump and dumps.
Here's where it gets interesting. Rogan brings
The
up
pump and
a
dump.
good point. Not all these meme coins are just like decentralized, fun little Doge coins or something like that. A lot of them, there's a guy in the back of the room who like set up the whole thing, rigged it, and is going to sell as soon as you buy it. Like it's like an outright scam. So they bring this up, and I don't think the response is that great.
Like the people
happen all
get,
the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
And people get shocked that somebody pump and dumped. Like, what
Yeah.
are you doing? Like, I was hoping to dump. I was hoping to make all the money out of this. I can't believe they got me. Like,
Yeah.
it's just weird that it's legal still.
Agreed.
I mean, casinos are legal.
Yeah.
and
It is
people
like a
just
casino.
lose money at casinos.
Why is this comparing?
Yeah.
Just scalloping now.
But you can't rig a casino like a pump and dump.
Right. It's not exactly the same, is it, when somebody is rigging a game versus there is a predetermined like chance and you're agreeing and you go into it knowing the odds, right?
You can
Yeah, I haven't thought about that.
rig a pump and dump.
We're actually rigging the game.
You know,
Yeah, I guess so.
We have predetermined outcome.
Why is it legal
like you
then?
could run a real pyramid scheme.
Well, I mean, the government's one big pyramid scheme, if you ask me.
Yeah.
What? What kind of answer is this? Hey, we're now allowed, by the way, they say it's still legal. Actually, pump and dumps weren't legal. They've kind of never been legal. And now we're making them de facto legal because we're not going to prosecute anyone. So this whole idea of like, why is it still legal? No, it sort of just became completely legal. And so now they're talking about, this is kind of weird. It's a little different than gambling. And then Elon's response is, well, the government's a scam. Oh, great. Aren't you the
Good one.
guy auditing the government? You are the government.
This is a conservative talking
Why are you?
point.
It's so weird for the guy to be auditing the government to believe the entire government is a scam. Strange.
Well, you can tell
I
me
mean,
better than anybody.
Social Security is the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time.
What? You-
He's actually losing his
Okay,
mind.
we're talking about the problem of people shamelessly just siphoning money from retail investors, right? And your response is, well, not that many people do it, and if they do, it's just like gambling. And if it's not just like gambling, well, yeah, it is what it is. Shouldn't have bet the farm. And your response to that is, but the safety net for retirement is a scam too, and a bigger. What? How is that a response? Look, you can have problems with Social Security. It's just like, it's not even close. It's not even the same world tree. Brother, these are literal, like, you call in, they trick you into investing, and they just steal your money. The other thing, you're supposed to have a retirement. It's so weird. This is like one of the most important guys in determining, like, the path forward, right? This is a thought leader here, and our thought leader is saying, oh, meme coins are fine because Social Security is a bigger scam, right? Pump and dumps are fine because your grandma's retirement plan was a scam too. It wasn't funded well. What is this thought process? That's, by the way, the end of the conversation. I know it seems like we should continue that conversation.
That's it?
No, they just kind of fall off on the, well, what do you mean by it's all a big Ponzi scheme? This conversation was painful, though, and it just goes into the mind of the people running the show. I mean, they just could not care less if you guys get scammed. It's a very odd thing, and there's a
Yeah,
false
so don't do pump and dump.
connection between like regulated gambling in Vegas. By the way, they say gambling's legal. It's not legal everywhere. Okay, I know we're pushing to make sports gambling legal everywhere, but it's not yet. That's kind of important. But meme coins are like, they're just not being. They're not regulated like gambling. They're allowed like the shameless pump and dump scams are just running, it's just a strange thing to watch, I guess, because we were all told, like, well, we're going to get some actual rules of the road with crypto in this cycle.
Not anytime soon
But
then.
instead of rules of the road, we just have no rules, and those are the rules of the road. That's what's very odd about this set of, the last 2 months is I thought we were just going to get a lot of regulatory clarity. That's what everyone kept telling me. Instead, the SEC just says like, oh, well, meme coins, we're not even going to try to regulate them because we don't even think they fall under our jurisdiction. So we thought we were going to be told the rules, and there are no rules.
They're unwilling to change.
But it's fine because
Good one.
casinos are a thing and Social Security is a scam.